It worked. Sweet. Hey there, I'm Paulino B Michael, and welcome to The Flat Out Truth. We're just trying something new somewhere else and trying to figure this all out, and it looks good. Hey, I don't have my glasses on. Just noticed that. Oops. No, they're real glasses, people, unfortunately. Because when you have kids, you know it's unfortunate. They put fingerprints on them. I don't know how my wife can see.
I don't.
Sometimes I see her stuff. I'm like, dude, they're so dirty. And I can't stand dirty glasses, dude. It's so funny. I'm like, no, man, they're so bad. And then I'm like, what are you doing? So I'll grab them, clean them for her sometimes. There's so much muck. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Welcome, Kenneth and Gabby.
So yeah, it's really cool. But oh yeah, I like weird without glasses now. It's my thing. I used to
Welcome in, Lion.
I didn't used to wear glasses a lot because I'd be playing volleyball or something. So I always had that going on. But anyway, we got a great show lined up. It's a great topic, I think. It's going to lead to a whole bunch of stuff. Let me bring in my clicker of all buttons, my amazing helpmate, the one that confuses me on the way we talk. Men and women are just totally different. I'm just saying. It's fun as long as you don't get too frustrated, right? But here she is. She's amazing. Clicker of all buttons, my IT guru, Chelsey B Michael.
Hi, guys.
She's laughing.
I'm laughing my head off. I agree.
Well, because we got these things like, see, like if you say something in the chat, it actually reads it.
Yes. And
it reads it out. But when you guys don't know, if you get here early, you'll notice that it gets kind of annoying when like when you share, it says, what's it say? I always say it. Forget. I don't know.
Hey, listen.
It says, hey, listen. So if I do it like 100 times, like, hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen. So she turns it off. And I go, well, when do you turn it back on? Because we used to have it on sometimes. And she's like,
yeah, after the intro.
She's like, after the intro. What intro? This intro?
No,
like
no.
Me talking. She wants me to put it on after I start
just
talking?
the countdown intro.
Oh.
Like here right now, it's back on.
Okay. I don't know what part's the intro. I guess the countdown from 10?
Yes, correct.
All right. See? We're trying to figure this all out live on here. This is the stuff you get from the Flat Out.
Communication, guys.
It is communication. Men are from Mars and women are from Venus, and they don't speak the same language.
I agree.
Especially when they're just balls of light. That's a whole nother subject. But anyway, yeah, so we're talking about like people's word, right? So your word is worth what? You know, everybody was always talking about, oh man, all you have is your word. Your word is bond. Like everybody uses like phrases like that, right? You know, you could take me at my word. So then what does it really mean? Like, what's your word mean, right? Like, what's it worth? If that makes any sense to anybody.
Tonight's topic, your word is worth what?
Yeah, see? That's why she didn't want to have it on.
Yeah. Just let me know.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But yeah, so like it is interesting that, you know, that's what's going on is like, what is your word worth? It really is. It gets to that point, like, you know, like people go, oh man, you got my word on this. But we all know we have friends that say they're going to do something and never do it.
Hi.
You know, family, friends. How many times that these people, certain people, you know, you can count on when they go, hey, I'll be there, they'll be there. Right? Even if it's not for a long time, they'll be there.
Yeah.
You know, like, so you have these different times where people are like, oh man, yeah, you know, you can always count on me. And you're like, no, that guy's not showing up. You know what I mean? You know, once in a while they might show up, but you're shooting like 90% not. But you have one friend that'll say that if he's going to be there, he's going to be there, you know, family member, whatever, that they're always there when they say they're going to be there. And if they don't say they're going to be there, they probably won't, but still might show up.
My favorite story of this is yours. Because you have all good stories. My life is boring. Is Josh Cook.
Oh yeah.
That's one of our catchphrases. If somebody says they're going to do something, but we know they're not really going to do it, we say, "Are you going to Josh Cook us?"
Yeah, you're going to Josh.
Sorry,
Cook us.
Josh.
Yeah,
he's
Josh,
not that guy.
Yeah, if he ever listens to the podcast, yeah, he's going to Josh Cook us. Yeah, it's just really interesting. Like he would say stuff like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna be there, man. You can count on me," and then just not show up. Hey, man, I'm gonna show up at volleyball, man. I'll be there, and then just never show up.
Yeah, you said there was one time that he said he was right outside the door.
Yeah. Dude, there was one time because he drove from out of town like 20 minutes to play volleyball. I used to run an open volleyball over here in central Michigan, but he said, he texted me, I'm on my way. All right, I'm coming into Lansing. All right, I'm going into East Lansing. All right, I'm almost here. I'm pulling in. I'm getting out, and never showed up. He's literally in the parking lot, he said, getting out of his car to come in, and never came in. I'm serious. This is like true story. You know, and I know my girls know him, and my daughter's in the chat right now, but she'll probably laugh because like he had a nickname.
Open panel at 10K taps.
He gave himself this name. Do you remember what his nickname was or no?
I don't think I do.
Yeah, I know.
I'll probably remember it as soon as you say it.
Cracker.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He called himself Cracker. Yes, he is a Caucasian dude, but he called himself that. He called himself Cracker. But yeah, dude, he's like, I'm on my way, man. I'm almost there, man. I'm coming into Lansing, man. I'm almost in East Lansing, man. I'm coming into Hazlitt, man. I'm in the parking lot. I'm parking. I'm coming in right now. And then just never came in.
Yeah.
No, nobody kidnapped him. There was no passing away or anything like that. Yeah.
Yes. And I even experienced this because there was one instance where I first met him where we had we created like this volleyball tournament and Paulino created flyers and all this stuff. It was really, really fun because it's like some B players that
if you could find that
don't normally give attention. I'm sure I could actually.
Yeah,
but they don't normally get attention, and he put a tournament together and got everybody cheering for him, and it was great. And he did show up to that, and it was great. But after that, every time he said he was going to show up, he never showed up.
Yeah, so like, you know, Chelsey played high caliber of ball. So did I. I was known for a twos player. Chelsey played for Michigan State. So we played at a high level, but you know, you meet friends that aren't as good, or you're teaching them and they're lower level, but people don't stick around to watch those games because they're really boring usually, right?
Yes.
But we used to do these mini volleyball tournaments. We called them King of the Beach, and then the next week would be Queen of the Beach, and we would rotate. So when it was Queen of the Beach, I would run the tournament.
Be back later.
So Chelsey could play. And so then what ended up happening is I had an idea we were trying to fill the park back up. Because when I first was playing, we had 9 courts and we could fill them every night, you know, every day during the summer. And when we came back and I met Chelsey, they'd be lucky to have 3, maybe 4 nets, right? Every once in a while.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
And I was like, man, this place used to be packed. So then when I started playing again, I was like, I'm going to pack this place back up. And I started getting it really packed by just making it more fun out there.
There we go.
I even painted all the posts, and I put Jose Cuervo on there because I had a Jose Cuervo net, I had a Bud Light net, I have a Maui net, I have all kinds of nets like that. And it was funny. I was like, I'm gonna run a tournament, and nobody thought I could get all these people to come watch these 4 people that they're really nice guys and people like them, but they don't like to play with them all the time. Why? Because they didn't play at a high level. And so I made this tournament up and made flyers and promoted it on Book of the Face. And man, we had probably 50 people plus come to watch these guys play. This is the flyer I made. You guys see it? And promoted it. And
it was
funny, dude. Like,
we had a dance contest afterwards.
Yeah, we even had a dance contest after this. I mean, we had by the end of it, we could have had 60. I bet you we probably had a total of maybe 75 plus people just rotate through. But people actually watched this tournament, didn't they?
Yeah. Everybody showed up, like all the people.
And they were cheering for them, and those guys were so happy because they'd never been the spotlight, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what we were doing, and that was actually the summer of 2019. And, you know, after that, everything got shut down. So, yeah, it's just one of those things, though. But when I said I'm going to do something, I do it.
Yep.
If I don't give you an exact time, it's still going to be done. Even if it's not this week, next week, 6 months, 1 year.
Speaking of which, if you guys could, we are going to open the panel after we get 10K taps. So tap, 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 and then everybody is going to be up for a discussion and what they think of what the topic is. All those TikTok people, make sure you grab your heart me, make sure you're interacting, chatting. You can still ask us questions in the chat, all that fun stuff. Everybody else on our streams, ask any questions, put them in all caps so I can see them, easier to read for me, and ask us anything as well.
Hey, what's up, JJ?
Like,
we see
follow,
you.
Subscribe.
That's right. Yeah, because what is your word worth, right? I mean, because everybody knows, like I said, you have family members, friends, neighbors. It could be anybody that when somebody says it, they give you their word that they come through. And there's some people that give you your word and don't show up, even when they say they drove all the way through these different towns and pull in, saying they're walking in and they never come in the building. I mean, so everybody has those people too. I mean, I'm giving you the extreme. That's a true story, though. He's actually the guy that's in the flyer with the big fro.
Yes.
He almost backed out, remember?
He did, but he came. He did come.
Well, we pressured him to him, and I think that Jessica is the one that they got him to
I think
go.
she did have some credit to it.
Yeah.
And she had a beautiful dance off with, there's a guy at the quarry, he's been there for years, called Thalen. We call him Thalen, but everybody calls him Mom because he's like the caretaker of the park.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a city park, man, but he acts like it's his, and he takes care of it, cleans up all the garbage, and he's a good volleyball player, actually.
Yep.
But, yeah, it was funny. It was a good time, though. Yeah. That summer was fun. It really was. But, like, when we said, hey, we're going to do these tournaments, and, dude, we gave the word. This is actually weird. Remember, we gave the word, like, we're going to play every day as long as it doesn't rain.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we happen to have a summer. We're not saying it didn't rain. It just didn't rain during the day.
Correct.
It rained at night.
Yep.
I think the closest it came was there was a sprinkle during one of the tournaments. Do you remember?
Yep.
They happened one of our mini tournaments and then one at a real tournament.
Yep.
It just sprinkled.
Yep.
It never rained really hard. So we played like every day.
Single day.
Of the summer of 2019.
But you know what?
Chelsey was...
Sand volleyball makes you in good shape.
We were ripped and tanned, I tell you that.
I know.
I got pictures of Chelsey. Her abs were all out. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll get you in real good shape real fast.
And she was white, right? See how white she is now?
I still am.
No, but now, I mean, you got dark.
I did. I got really dark.
Even your mom said that was the darkest you ever been.
It was. We did. We went out every day. We went and played sand. And it was fun and it was healthy. And then we had kids. And I think we're going to get back out there one day. Not every day, thank goodness. Yeah. But yeah, we'll go back out to the park and go play with everybody again.
Yeah, maybe play some tournaments, run some lives from there. You guys can watch us play.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun time.
Yeah.
And yeah, we used to coach too. So guys, yeah, we get into a lot of stuff. Anyway,
you have been placed on notice and have been served.
So it's all about your word. What is your word worth? Like Chelsey. Chelsey's one of those ones that if she gives you her word, she's going to do it. Like my kids knew. If they could get me to say, yes, it's going to be done. A maybe is a true maybe. And I'll try really means that most of the time I'd come through if I can get it done. It didn't matter if it had to do with money or time or whatever. So they would try to get just out. I will try out of me is good enough for them because most of the time I came through. Mm-hmm. You can't say that with everybody. Yeah. You can't. Even, dude, I hated this. I'm one of these guys that, because my word is like that, I would be like, oh man, yeah, I'll go to your party, your birthday party or your gathering in 3 weeks. And then 3 weeks comes, I'm like, I don't want to go. I just don't want to go. Chelsey's been with me since I've done that. But then I don't do it as much, right? Because I always say that. Like, I probably won't want to go. But we still go. We get dressed, we go. You know how it is too. It's like working out. Once you hit the gym and you're in the door, once you hit that, once you're there, you just work out. It's fine. It's like that with gatherings sometimes too. Once you're there, it's fine. You get in there, you have fun. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But
this is funny. You confused Lion in the chat. He's like, what? Because you've been served on notice or you've been placed on notice and been served.
Oh yeah, that's my purpose, Lion. I mean, you're new here, but my purpose is to plant seeds. Even though they're as big as a mustard seed, and tell them to seek out the truth, the flat out truth in all things. I teach them knowledge they never knew they always wanted. Mm-hmm. And I can merely plant the seed. It's up to them to seek out the nourishment. So I tell them that they've been placed on notice and they have been served. And then I kind of brush my hands. It's up to them after that. So on Judgment Day, they cannot say that somebody didn't tell them to seek out the truth. See? That's it.
There you go.
So it's just a little catchphrase that we got. I actually got
keeps the chat flowing.
And I got a chat. I mean, I got a song that
goes with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can't wait till all that's out. Everybody's like, yeah, sure. It is coming. It's coming.
I know.
I'm a busy guy.
It is interesting because that's something that you said. it's been about a year and a half ago.
Yep.
You're like, hey, I'm going to come out with music.
You have
I
been
started
placed
writing
on
songs.
notice and have been served.
And so it's something people are like, well, why haven't you done it yet? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And the funny thing about it is, and you've even posed this, is when have you done a hit song? And it's like, most people haven't. Most people haven't done a song. The people that have, most of them, they would say that if you haven't sat on, if you haven't sat on for a year, it's not good enough.
Yeah, if you think you don't have to tweak it. The only thing I'm doing right now is like, I did the demo, and now I'm redoing it. But I had timing. Like, people don't even realize we built a whole private platform.
Yes.
Outside of here.
We have a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and I'm still doing the artwork. I got 2 more pieces to do, and it's like 1.5 pieces because I'm almost done with like several.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, it's a lot of work, and so I can't do the music till I get that, because when the music comes, the people will come. The people will come. The arc has to be ready, is what I would call it. It's the digital arc, which is the Flat Out Truth private platform.
Yep.
So once you go there, if you know, you know. Ya know it not. If you know what ya is or who ya is, then you ya know. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what it's really about. Just merely planting seeds, and then let them do the nourishment, right?
Correct.
And people come and go and such and such. I'm very consistent, and that really bothers people. See? Because my words mean things.
Yes.
So when I tell somebody, hey, thanks for coming, and they go, oh, yeah, I'm going to follow you forever. So, well, you'll be in my life as long as I need you. They get offended, but it's the truth. And they're usually the ones that leave.
Yep. But it does go both ways.
It goes both ways, yeah.
And that's why I think people get offended, but we even talk about the etymology a lot, the spelling, the sounds. And we hear, gosh, I swallowed wrong.
What's a pizza? And I think it's.
But the whole point is. Thanks for the follow.
Thank you. Who did that?
And so,
Who that?
but with that, with Lion, but with that is a lot of people, and this is so funny. I actually heard this on a video today. It was I think it was a non-truth seeker, just a normal everyday person, and she said, "Grand Rising."
Yes.
And I found that very interesting. The other phrase that I keep hearing going around is something you use a lot, and you first started this when you were talking on, like, with Nathan Oakley and things like that about
Narnia.
that. And yeah, it's like you first started using the term Narnia, and then some of them on the panel started using it, and then you went to like stages and roosters and things like that, and that was your catchphrase, is like you live in Narnia. And I hear that all the way through now, and I think it's so cool because it's watching these words flow, and now it goes into this whole thing. Like, even one that we heard once we got on TikTok is land your plane.
I hate that.
But I don't like it either. So I'm sorry, we're not going to continue that one. But it's fascinating how it's like keep your word kind of thing, and those words also mean something. Just like we used to sign things, right? And
Yeah.
you had to keep your word, but we don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm allowed to say, like, you've been served and placed on notice, because people can try to take it, but I have a song, so they'll know where it came from. People don't like to give people credit, too.
Yeah.
Like, Nathan Oakley is all about measurement, and he's been doing that for a long time. Mm-hmm. Always focused on it, and that's what got me into measurement. And I went down the measurement line, and then he's still doing measurement. But, see, I always give him credit. Nathan Oakley, certain things I learned from people, I never claim it as my own. Or if you want to know more about it, go to XYZ. So go check out Nathan Oakley. There's like a lot of people, even like a Rob Skiba, lots of great stuff. A Zen Garcia. So there's certain people that do
10K.
specialize in certain things, and it makes it very interesting. Oh yeah, we already got 10K.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to come up now, just let us know, and then we'll shoot you up.
And thank you guys for tapping. We appreciate it. And we'll bring people up. All right.
But it is about the words thing. Like, it's like, what is your word worth? I mean, some people say, oh, I'll be with you forever. I'll do this. And even when you tell them stuff and they're like, oh, no, this will never leave you, man.
I know. Even though
And
I
then
don't
they
like
leave.
him, what's his face? Justin Bieber said, never say never. And it's like, I kind of agree with that. It's like, you don't know what the world's going to bring. It's like, and that's why I like your catchphrase, actually. I'll be with you as long as I need you. And that's, like I said, it's reciprocal. And it could be for the rest of your life. It could be for 5 minutes.
Yeah, because the way I see it is, they think it is like, because it's not me. I mean, usually, I'll cut you off if you're demonic or something. I have a different thing. Yeah. Yeah. If I see a demon face on you, you're gone. But anyway, but when they leave, I'm like, well, what did I learn from this situation? You're here to teach me what did I need to learn. To trust somebody, not trust somebody. Trust you not, right?
Yes.
And then that's it. So, yeah. I still only need you I only needed you here as long as I needed you.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Welcome up, Courage. Nope. What is your take on the topic of your word is worth what?
Your word is worth. Darn, that's a good conversation.
Yeah. Because we've all heard it, right? My word is my bond. All you have is your word. Things like that. But do people really mean it?
Yeah, it seems like it seems like a lot of people today, they have no connection to their words that are coming out of their mouth. They don't really care what's coming out of their mouth. They'll just say it.
Yep. And their word don't mean crap.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like there's a lot of people, they talk a lot of stuff, and then, or like how many people you hear, oh, I want to know the truth. Oh, tell me all the truth. And you tell them the truth, but if it doesn't align with whatever their lifestyle or whatever they're thinking, they don't like it.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Sargent's show he does on Tuesday night, the title Strange World.
Oh, yeah, Mark Sargent. That's who you're talking about, right? Mark Sargent.
Yeah, Mark Sargent. Yeah. Strange World. Like, what is it? That line, truth is stranger than fiction.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I agree with that.
Yes. Yeah, it's sad that you can't really trust people on their word. Maybe because the currency was made, it didn't mean, like the handshakes don't mean as much now. Because if the currency is fake, so can the handshake be. Ooh, that's a good one. It's a fiat currency handshake. You know what I mean?
Fiat handshake, yeah.
It's a fiat handshake. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything, man. Or I'll be there.
Well, I can't stay all night. I just want to promote. I assume that you probably know about that song. What is it? The rap battle, Flat versus Globe.
No.
I don't think I have.
2017.
No. Who was it? It wasn't B.O.B., right?
No, it's just it's a bunch of group of people that were online that put it together. I know Conspiracy Music Guru was a part of it.
All right, we got to find that then. We're going to have to look it up.
Yeah, I'll give it to I've got it playing on my TV.
Is this it? Flat versus Globe Rap. Query refers to, let's see, rap battle and Twitter feud in 2016 between B.O.B. and Tyson? Is that it?
No.
That's not it. Okay. So that is not correct.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Because B.O.B. was big.
Yeah.
And then he made all these.
AI, you suck. TikTok's great, but AI sucks.
Yeah, so what's the title of it? Does it say?
Let me.
I got rapper K Reno.
The specific title is Flat Earth vs. The Globe Epic Animated Rap Battle. That's the title! Exclamation mark at the end.
Exclamation mark.
That's funny.
It's over. It's on Sargent's channel 6 years ago.
Okay.
Okay. This might be it.
Yeah, I got to put it up, and I guess
At
people
Alex
haven't
BB
heard
Truth
a lot
and all
about
things
it, so I've
discussion.
been sharing it all day long.
Well, that's cool.
My son loves it. He won't let me stop playing it.
That's funny.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
For sure. Yeah, because I put that up, and I put up Hello by Amber, what's her last name? Parsons?
Okay.
That FE song that's attached to a lot of different content out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember that one.
You remember that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
All right. I can drop you down.
Yeah, I gotta go, and I can't stay on too long. You guys have a great time. Enjoy that song, and keep crashing.
All right, thank you. And then there was one.
What's up, Father?
Not much, just chilling, trying to see who's going to try to come up and talk about their words.
Yeah, I seen the one that's no longer here. She was in another live.
Oh,
Sounded
yeah.
like she was venting. I was in and out.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, it sounded like she was in her feels. She'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know about what.
Me
Well-
neither. I was in and out, like I said, because your guys' live was starting, so I went to you guys.
Yeah, like tomorrow's gonna be really good. I mean, I like this one. This is a good one if people get into it. Yeah, because like we've all heard that. My word is my bond. You have my word on it. Like you have all these things that people say. Certain people mean it more than others, right? I mean, hey, you can count on me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like you know the ones that say it. You know I'll be there. You got my word, and you're like, uh-huh.
Yep, and you're like, yeah, okay.
They ain't coming.
Yep, absolutely. Some people just say it to hear themselves talk, I think, honestly.
Yeah, it sounds good. you
Yep,
know?
to make themselves sound good. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see. So Chelsea's up.
Hello.
Here we go. How you guys doing?
Thanks for having me up.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so it's all about what is your word worth, right? I mean, we have, like I said, we were talking about it. Everybody has different friends and family and whoever that says, yeah, you can count on me, and then they don't show up, or, you know, my word is my bond. You have my word on it, you know. So there's different times that people say that, but a lot of them don't come through with it. Like their word doesn't really mean much. So,
That just shows you who they really are.
oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
In Australia, it means everything, and punctuality is key on that as well. I'm huge on punctuality, and if I say I'm going to be somewhere at a certain time, then that's my word, and you've got it. I'm there. And if someone says they're going to be here at a certain time and they're not here, then that's their word, and they let me down.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people like, we were just joking about it. I don't know if you were in here. We were talking about how like we live in a fiat currency. And before there was that currency like that, they actually had handshakes, right? So then handshakes meant something. But now that the currency's fiat, and my wife goes, yeah, now it's a fiat handshake. It's like not real. Like your handshake means nothing anymore.
Yeah, that's basically true, and you can get labelled here as well. You can become a gunner. You know, someone says they're going to do something and they never come through, then they're a gunner. You know.
Wow, that's what they call it.
Yeah, they call it a gunner here. You're
Wow.
a gunner. It's not probably a good thing to call someone, but people can get labelled that pretty easily here.
Wow. So,
So yeah, the word is everything.
so what time is it there in Australia then? So it's
we've
7:52
got
p.m. What are you there?
11:52 a.m.
All right. So does that make you in the west? Is it the west? No, that'd be east, right?
Yeah, it's east, and that's daylight savings time.
Yeah, because like we were doing an experiment one time too. Just a little fun thing. I happened to have a whole bunch of people on during my day live, and just started hearing where everybody was. Somebody was from New Zealand, somebody was West Australia. So we started plotting them around the Gleason map. It was pretty cool. Seeing when the sun was going to go and then plot it out. We want to do a whole show like that. Get people all around the world and then have them plot their times and see where the sun or the moon is.
Yeah, and Flat Earth Pro is really cool for that too. It's like, oh, you're in Wyoming. Oh, yeah, the sun's going to be coming up there in about half an hour. You know, that's really cool.
Yeah, I just want to prove the map's accuracy, like you know, like because he made that map, you know, and it seems to be pretty accurate. Every time I'm on the live with somebody and somebody's from like Singapore or something like that, it seems to line up with the timelines of what's on the Gleason map. So it's really interesting. Yeah, that one right there.
Then I'm like sitting on my fridge.
What about the 24-hour not sunrise daylight that you observe in Antarctica? Because the sun's that I tried getting that to work and it doesn't really seem like it makes sense.
Yeah, because it was faked. There was no sun. I mean, out of all these years, it's never been done until this year. I don't know if you follow the
to my knowledge,
stuff.
it's been done before. It was done in 2018 a couple of times, but because they had that.
Yeah, but they said that one they even admitted to re-rolling the tape and mixing them together. But like, it's what I'm saying is what I'm going by is just that the map itself. So if you can call somebody and have them live, I think it's just very fun and interesting to me. You know, like where they're at and then what they're and then have everybody's video camera on, so you can go out and then show the sun or show the moon and where you're at. I think it's pretty neat. I think it's a fun thing. But yeah, that map is very accurate. I mean, they use it for navigation. I mean, they some people, well, most captains still have that in their ship. That's what they use. They use
How does
that
it
map.
work with Antarctica and, for example, traveling across it though?
Well, I mean, the Mercator map. I mean, not the Mercator map. I mean, the Gleason map. What do you mean? How does it work? Nobody treks across it.
They have. They have done that.
They have not. They've only done
They
that.
have. There's a guy doing it right now, and it says he did it before back in 2018.
You know how big that is?
Yeah, he specifically traveled the shortest distances. One was from the Ronnie ice shelf, then the Ross. Then he went to the geographic South Pole. Then he went to the Ross ice shelf, and that spanned 932 miles.
Yeah, but the landmass is bigger than that.
How is a mile the same way everywhere it is on Earth though?
Depends on elevation.
So your elevation determines so a mile is able to change based off elevation.
The distance of that mile would be. Check this out. So you're
Well,
trying.
a mile is 5,280 feet.
Hold on. I'll try to make it easy for you. If you're on a ball, right? So you have a ball, and the ball, say it's 24 inches around, right? At the surface of the ball. Now you raise up, I don't know, we'll say 1 foot off that ball, and you draw another circle. Is that circle the same size as the ball?
No, it's not.
Surface?
Of course not. It's a bigger number. But
Right.
But the footage for it doesn't change. So
Yes, it
if
would.
it was a 24 inches, there would still be a 24 inches. It would just be at a different spot than what it would be originally.
It wouldn't be as far. So if you go,
It would be as far.
Hold on. So if you're 7,200, if you go 7,200, say we'll go 7,000 miles. If you go 7,000 miles on the surface, is not 7,000 miles. Like say 30,000 feet off the surface. It's actually you want to go the same distance. You're going to go probably 3 times as far.
Well, yeah, exactly. But the problem is that
That's not.
the 932 miles is the measured amount that he had.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't think
I
you
understand
get it.
what you're saying. Like the distance for itself doesn't change, but like in order to get to the actual location from the original point, you have to go much farther. The problem though is that the distance he recorded was 932.
Okay, but Antarctica is bigger than that.
Is it bigger than that?
Yeah, Google it.
So can you do? So here's what I like. Do you have the Gleason map pulled up?
No, I don't. I have a live, dude. I have a real live
Yeah,
podcast.
I understand. Yeah, I'm not trying to derail. I'm not trying to derail.
You are, because we're talking about words, right? So you went off topic and I let you. But
Because it's related to the point because I think we could all agree that arc that he did would be incredibly long and stupid, right?
What arc?
The arc that Colin O'Brady did. If the Earth was flat and it followed the Gleason map, that arc would be incredibly huge, right?
Well, that's you use it for navigation, right? Have you ever? See, I'm trying not to get off topic. If you give me $500 deposit, I'll debate you on here.
Why would I debate you?
Well, that's what you're trying to do now.
I'm just asking a question.
Right, but you're not right. You're not asking the question of the topic of the show. I actually run a real
topic.
live
I'm
show.
sorry. I didn't mean, if it's an actual topic, then
It says it right there. Your word is worth what? That's the topic right here, right by my wife right here. Do you see it now?
No, not real. Oh, no. Oh, I know why. It's because the whole thing is being blocked out by the chat. That's why. So like when the chat comes up, it's being blocked out by it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
All right, so she's gonna.
Yeah. So that's my bad. That's my
Yeah,
bad.
we'll have to add it. Yeah, we don't just talk FB here. I'm truth in
Yeah,
all
yeah.
things.
There you go. There you go. Now I can see it. Yeah. So,
Yes, we are truth in all things here.
Yeah.
We barely do FE. I mean, I'm being
Okay.
honest. Like we try to get into relationships and we can be, all kinds of topics, man. History,
Okay. Yeah.
science, that's not related to that.
Okay.
Yeah, we get into all kinds of stuff. That's why, like, we always have a starting thing. I mean, like, for what you want to discuss, you can go to a different FE. There's several right now, I think, that's on. And you can ask them
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
this
That's
stuff.
I thought that was the discussion because like, it started off with that originally. Then I heard someone mention it kind of went off, and yeah, that was my B. Wasn't trying to do that.
No, I was just asking him. The reason, I guess it was kind of my fault for chit chat because I just asked him, I asked Lion, what part of Australia is that? Because we're trying to set up this whole thing about going around.
Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah.
That's the part that you came in, but it was mostly about the words. Yeah, man, we do all kinds of stuff, man. They're very interesting. We have Globe people on here that actually like this
There,
place.
thanks for having me.
We don't really talk about that part, but we'll talk about anything else, man. We've had people that's went through the ringer when it comes to law that for divorce and children and the laws that are set up sometimes against men, right? From
Thank
going
you,
through
Lion.
divorce and children and child support. So we've done all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
And there's Globe people on here. They're like, dude, you're so into, you got this, this, the Admiralty law, the constitutional law. So it's not just, I mean, no matter what, we're still ruled by the same laws. We're governed by the same thing. We got to do the same currency. Everything's the same. We still have the same things. We don't want, we want the people in Chicago to be safe and not unaliving 27 people every weekend. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, that was my bad. I wasn't trying to, completely like, derail. Let's do it. Let's derail. But,
Yeah. I appreciate it. But see, that's why I'm telling you, there's so many things that bond us together.
Nice.
And everything's always trying to divide us, by, it could be the color of your skin. It could be how much money you make. It could be, you're more conservative, you're more liberal. I mean, there's so many divisions that they try to do so that we can't solve anything.
Thanks for that, me.
There's a statement I'll make, and this will be the last one on there, and I'll let you say whatever you want. But even if space was real and all that, it doesn't make any sense to spend all this money to research out there when we have so many issues here.
Hello.
I would agree with you too. I would agree with that to a certain degree. Like, yeah, there's a lot of problems here on Earth. And then like, it's just one of those things where I don't, and like, this is kind of like where I would kind of like push back a little bit. And I don't want to do it too much just because like, I don't want to derail a little bit, but it's just like, if you look at the budget in comparison, like at least for NASA, for example, in comparison to like the rest of the federal government, it is very, very, very small in comparison with what the rest of the year. Not saying that it isn't a lot of money, just saying that like that amount in comparison to where all the rest of that money goes.
It's so insignificant that it would basically feed all the hungry in America and would pay for everybody's education. It's so insignificant. Can we go on topic, please?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I wasn't trying to.
But one more thing I'll say. Thanks there, Aether. Yeah, because like another thing too is like it just derails that part of the logic of just the spending of the government, because it leaks into what society. Then they make movies about it. Then everybody's trying to push that instead of like pushing like he said, feed the homeless and do all these other things. We're so pushed on like even the narratives of Hollywood and other things get pushed to these other things, fantasy. Right? Because it's all fantasy if none of us are ever going to go there anyway. So regardless of it's real or not, but we are going to live here. We are going to deal with the culture. We're going to deal with the people, the violence and things that happen here right now all over the world. So that's the reality that we live in. Like nobody going to Narnia and space is going to help us. That's my point. But that's it. I'm not landing my plane. I hate that. I'm not doing that here on TikTok. No plane landing here.
I always say get off my horse.
Yeah, we're gonna get off our horse. But yeah, anyway, yeah, we can get back to topic. If Lion, did you want to talk about that? I'm sorry, or even Alex. It doesn't matter either one. And I know Aether's ready.
Always.
He's always ready. Anybody?
Back on topic.
Yeah, we're back on topic.
Yeah, I'll let someone go first. I'll probably go last, but just because I took up a lot of time, that's why.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, man, like your word is everything. Like to be called a gunner, like it's got to be one of the worst things, you know. Like I said before.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were saying that. Aether, you ever heard of that? That's like something they say in Australia. If you're a gunner, it's a bad thing.
A what?
They call him a gunner, I think he said.
Yeah, gunner. Like you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. You're gonna,
I get it. You're gonna do this. I like that. I'm gonna start using that. Can I use that here? I'll give you credit.
by all means, but I think it's particularly. I don't see it as particularly a nice thing.
I like that. I know. I'm not saying that it's a good thing. I'm gonna say that to people that do it. Man, I call people out. You ain't coming. You're a gunner. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that, dude. I love it. I might even make a show on that. Are you a gunner? You're gonna do this. I'm gonna make that a show topic. I like that. My daughter's in the chat laughing. So what are you thinking, Aether?
The topic?
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, nobody's worth jack shit unless they take action. And then true people don't speak. They act, then they talk about it, or they don't talk about it at all. That's the greatness when you perform actions in silence, and then actions speak louder than your words.
I like it.
That's about it.
Yeah. There used to be the old me back in the day, a year ago. Oh, a little over a year.
Was that when you were young and stupid? Now you're just stupid, yes? Sorry.
No, that was when like everything is not like content, you know, not everything
He's
is
too simple
something.
and profound like you.
Yeah, but now I have to share it. So like I usually would, like if I was doing this, dude, I was never going to do this music. The music that I'm doing, I'm trying not to go off topic, but yeah, I was never going to do that. And if I was going to do it, if it would have happened back then I would have just did it. Nobody would know until the song was out. And it doesn't work like that. Like now I got like to show this and show that or do interviews. And yeah, it's just totally different. You know,
I have to agree with Chelsea. She said in the chat that I'm profound. Yes, profound. I'm a professional at finding things because they're right in front of your face.
Yeah, you are good at that. And I know how much you like words, so I thought this would be a good one for you. But yeah, did you hear about the thing about the handshake, right? Because, we're under the fiat currency. And now it feels like people's handshakes are like fiat. They don't mean anything anymore. You can handshake somebody on a deal and they'll be like, oh, you should have got it in writing.
Yeah, it's not the same as writing. It has small value because you can still debate it in court, but it's still a sort of he said, she said. So.
Yes. Yeah. Back in the day, people, the event, a big deal. They keep their honor with their handshake or their word, right? Yes, we got a deal. But now they'll say, yes, we got a deal. Like you ever buy anything on Marketplace, anybody? And then you go and buy it and say they want 500 and you offer them 450 and they say, okay. But then you go to try to get it or try to contact them and they sold it for 5 or 480 or something. Or, even though you got a deal and you're picking it up in an hour, if somebody swoops in and pays them $10 more, it's a done deal with them instead. See, I can't do that. Anybody been through that before or heard of that?
Nah, never happened to me, but I understand the frustration there. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, because they got a better deal somewhere else, so then they take that.
It's like, It's like, hey, I thought we had a deal. We had it locked in, bro. But now you've gone and you've sold it for $10 more. It's like, come on, we had a deal.
Yep.
Yeah, we even had another one where we were going to literally in the car driving to sell something. They agreed to buy it, and they just deleted everything. Didn't tell us, didn't call us, didn't say, hey, I'm out, just gone.
Yeah. That's true. So, yeah, people and their words not good anymore. I think it's the internet. People are different people on here. People are more brave on here. Like people get oh, go ahead.
You haven't bought anything on eBay, and for whatever reason it's wrong or it's broken or it didn't turn up, and you've had to message these people and say, hey, this is the problem with the item or whatever, and they've done nothing or offered you a refund, and it's like, or you've had to take it a step further and you've had to go through eBay itself or through PayPal and go for a refund. Yeah. It's like, this makes me not want to sell anything on eBay. The fact that they can escalate to these levels just scares the shit out of me.
No, I know, I totally get it. Yeah, or they'll send you the wrong product, or the product's already broke, or it's already used. You can tell when it's supposed to be new and then it's used. Like I'm a hat guy. So
At Spicy Ginger Van City, real welcome in.
And I bought a brand new hat. It was like a collector's hat, and he said never was worn and never used. And he came and you could tell that he didn't use it a lot, but he used it.
You can tell straight away in the sweatband if it's been used a lot. Absolutely.
Yeah, isn't it weird? You can wear a hat. I mean, I'm a hat guy. You can tell if you wear hats a lot or you like hats. The first day you use it for an hour just to stretch it out a little bit. You can tell. I can tell. The fabric looks weird right on the rim. So it doesn't have to be stained. It doesn't have to be anything. You can just tell. I can tell.
Can't even find my hat to I'll see somewhere.
So, but what's the point of, besides maybe blocking the sun, what's the point of having a hat, especially if it's not covered in tinfoil? No, I'm serious. I had a hat like lion nose. I showed it so many times.
I don't know. I like hats. I don't know. They're cool. And they advertise.
Australia, definitely used for blocking the sun in Australia.
Style.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah, style, man.
And shade.
Style and shade. See? Chelsea's got it. It's weird, though. Like, the way I am, I do everything backwards. So, like, playing volleyball, right? So if I'm playing ball, I take my hat off if I have a hat with me. Take my sunglasses off, play in the sun with no covering. Get done playing, put my hat back on and my sunglasses on. When I'm not, it's like everybody said it's backwards. I don't know. You know what's so funny? It's like what happened. The reason why I stopped playing with sunglasses is I was playing a tournament one day, and I had like Oakleys on, and they were really dark though. So then it started getting darker out and hazy, so I had to take them off. And I dove for a ball, and the sand, I could literally see the sand shoot into my eye. My eye didn't blink. And they said it was just filled and packed with sand. Had to water it out. Oh yeah, and it was bothering me the rest of the like I had 4 more games I think to play after that. So ever since then I had got lighter ones until I got used to blinking again, and then I don't wear them anymore. I'd rather be able to blink. And the sun doesn't bother you. Once you get used to the sun, it doesn't bother me to look at it. I can stare right at it. Don't do nothing.
Who's next?
I have my port sensitive eyes.
Uh-oh.
Who next wants to say something about the topic?
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm asking who's next if they would like to say anything.
Well, I don't know. You came in late. I don't know who else is left.
Well, I was sleeping, so I'm sorry for resting.
No, it's all right. Well, we allow it. We allow it here because it's 8:13 here, so it's probably really late where you're at. Was it like 2 a.m, something like that?
1:15.
Oh wow.
It's 1:15 where Ether is. 1:15 a.m.
Wow. Yeah. So, I mean, we can go on to a different topic if you guys want. I mean,
Now we have someone new on the panel.
oh, we do. Oh, there we go. Spicy. How you doing?
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm doing good.
Yeah. I didn't know if you just want to, do you know what the topic is? It's like, what's your word worth, right? So like, a lot of people give their word on something and then they don't follow through, but some people, they give you their word and they follow through every time.
I think your word is different than a promise. People can make promises, and beyond their control, the promises could get broken
Okay.
through other means and other influences. However, when I believe strongly that it's more of a moral and values and honor thing if you say that it's your word.
Yes.
But then aren't you obliged to inform the change of circumstances which could potentially break your promise?
That's where honor and values and morals come in, where if you, I believe, like if you put everything that you have within your power to say and stand by your word, you can't really, what's the word I'm thinking of? Beyond your control, but to the best of your knowledge and your ability is your word. Promises on the outside can be broken. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has.
But if it's beyond, but if it's beyond your control, by definition, is how can you keep your word if it's beyond your control?
Well, it's my word. My word is my word. If it's beyond my control, then that's someone else's word. That's someone else's that has broken it. To the best of my ability with my own morals, I give you my word. From my person, it's more of a personal thing with the word difference, I feel, than promise. If you don't keep your word, then obviously you're not a trustworthy or honest or moral valued person.
Yeah. I mean,
still
okay.
still processing. Hold on, maybe I need to wake up. Something makes no sense here.
So yeah, like, but we all have like different people in our lives. I mean, I usually keep certain people at distance when you can't trust what they're saying. As easy as them coming over Wednesday at 4 and then they don't show up. I mean, how many times do you let that happen before you're like, well, can't really trust them on certain things. And then like, I don't ever make plans with them again like that.
It's basically what you're saying now is essentially I would come to you, borrow some money, and then a week later I save for a week, and then a week later I come in and I want to borrow more money instead of returning the first one.
Right. Yes. Now, if somebody says I'm gonna be over at 4 on Wednesday, and then they tell you, oh, I can't because my car broke or something else happened, I have to work now. That's different.
Yeah, but then you take a bus.
It's true. Or you run there.
I don't like buses.
No, that's excuse.
Take a train.
What?
Sorry, my bike broke down, so you're just gonna have to deal with it either.
Yeah, it's just very interesting the way that people these days and the way it works with the words. I think their word means, it's like I said, it's become less valuable now. Like the people that have the value in their words, they're decreasing, not increasing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think, because we touched upon this a little bit earlier, but yeah.
Giant
But do you think that having more access to words has cheapened them? So like, for example, before people knew each other, they were in a small field, so you had to keep your word because everybody basically knew you. Whereas now here on the internet, everybody, you can throw words out willy-nilly and they don't mean anything because there's too much access.
Yes, for sure. It's always access that diminishes worth to me. The more access you have to a person, the knowledge of a person, food, wealth, it diminishes what it's worth. People don't take care of stuff. If you give somebody a brand new car all the time, just give it to them. They don't take care of it. They just don't. You give them too much food, they toss a lot away. You give them too much free knowledge, right? They squander it and don't listen.
Well,
Go ahead.
then following this logic, essentially, there would be that the expansion of options shreds value of anything in general.
Yeah, for most people. For most people, it does.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like a general statement.
Yeah. I totally agree with that.
Like supply and demand, right?
Yes. That's why, like,
Sounds like you guys are dipping into the dating scene with those comments.
with the what scene?
The dating scene.
That applies
Options
to the
open,
dating.
right?
That
No.
applies to that as well.
But I think it's everything. I think it's everything. Like people like right on here, they'll be really brave in here, but they would never say that in person. So it's the same thing. They'll make promises on here that they would never keep, that they might keep in real life. It's the same thing. It's sad, but this is what the part of the agenda, right? Where reality is this thing and not the physical thing.
Yeah, it's not to be disrespectful to anyone on here or anyone. Like, we can all understand a point where we all are really strangers. You know, like, I've seen a lot of these people in lives, and we don't really know each other personally, unless, like, have you been to my house for lunch? Have I been seen your family? Those kind of things. There's the separation where it's easy just to turn the screen off and ignore what you said or ignore what you promised because they don't exist.
Yeah, for some people it's easy. I mean, you can only control yourself, right? So when I'm telling people on here, I'm the only one that can monitor if it's true or if I'm keeping my word. Because like you said, I can easily turn it off and become a different person tomorrow. And I think that's one of the biggest issues that we're having in society. Like you said, even dating, right? How many men will say that they're 6 foot, make six figures and whatever, and then they show up and they're 5'6" or 7, driving a used beat up car instead of the Bugatti they said they had. I had to say Bugatti because I like it, but you know what I mean? And it's just a sad thing. Or all the women that have so much filters, so many of the booty lifting things, like they'll have the booty lifting pants, tummy tucking, fake eyelashes, hair extensions, all that. And then a guy, meets them and they're none of that. And plus the filter, and then throw the filter on it, and then they're not that. So it's really becoming, I don't know, I guess if you want to date her, you got to hold your phone in front of her face so you can see what she looks like.
I think that'd be another cool topic actually. Like, have you met anyone from like TikTok lives before in real life? And that brings me to other facts as well. I've meant to have met people, but they haven't kept their word, and they've become unavailable when I was supposed to meet them.
Wow. Yeah, we did a meetup in Michigan, in Detroit. Remember that, babe? That was a long time ago. Was that 2017, 18?
Yeah. Holy cow. That was, it was it had to be 17 or 18.
Yeah, it had to be 17. I think it was 17. And we went out there. We met, how many was there? There was like 7 or 8 of us, different people.
Oh, yeah.
And, because you can count doubles, like one was a couple, so that would actually increase the number. Well, we're not counting those. Or if they brung a friend, we're not counting those. But from from there, it was. Oh, go ahead.
No, you keep going. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, it's really interesting, though, because we met them, and we're still friends on Facebook. One moved from Michigan. They moved to Carolina here in the States. But, yeah, I keep in contact with at least 4 of them. And we know they're real people and things like that. And we actually met a person that we met from YouTube. And actually, she might be one of our guests. She's known as a constitutional lawyer. So she goes around the country and she teaches sheriffs and other people constitutional law, and does seminars and things like that. And it's pretty cool. So like we've met some people for real, like some real people. Yeah.
Yeah,
At
I've met
Spicy
some real
Ginger
people
Van City,
too. I've
real
met some
thank
people
you.
From lives, I haven't gone to any meetups, but just little one-on-ones. Remember the Yahoo days? I met someone from Yahoo back in the day.
Yeah. So but see,
At Chelsey B Michael.
You're saying exactly what I'm saying. I think back then people were legit. If they met you, they wanted to meet you. And then here nowadays they say it and they're like, they're gonna see what I look like. I might have to see them. I don't know if I can trust. Like all these other things start to happen. It's not the same as it was.
That's the vibe I've gotten from a couple of people. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely different. We met one of our, I guess you would call her a fan, and she became a friend of ours. We met her through my wife, Chelsey, reads on for another podcast on Saturdays. They read extra biblical text. Very interesting. And it's a pretty big podcast. But we met one of the
At
people
Paul
from
Tiernan,
there.
559
'cause she lived
XICU
in
Hard
Michigan.
Hands.
And we ended up meeting up with her. It was funny because for us, it wasn't a big deal. Like she ended up doing that, following us on her podcast,
Hi.
and then became our friend. And it was funny because she ended up like, I want to come meet you guys. I said, oh yeah, whenever. And she goes, well, how about right now? It was like a Saturday. Right, babe? Do you remember that? She's like, yeah, we can come right now. I go, I asked Chelsey, what do you think? She goes, oh, I don't care.
At Paul Tiernan, 559X, thank you, Hard Hands.
And it was hilarious because she comes, right? And it's like takes like an hour to get here. And she pulls in my driveway and just sits there. Because I told Chelsey she's going to get here and then go, what the heck am I doing here? You know what I mean? She was so excited that somebody said yes, and they're here, in the same state, and only like 40 minutes from her. She took off and came straight here. And then she sat out there, and I go,
That's so funny.
yeah. And she just sat there for a while. And then I kept peeking out the window, and she finally got there, and she was so nervous and was like kind of weirded out. Because I said, well, we're going to have dinner. So Chelsey made spaghetti, and she's probably like, we have our 2 kids at the time. She's probably like, what do they got in here? Maybe they're going to, I'm like, you're the one they wanted to come. I even said it to her. Remember that, babe? I'm like, you're the one they wanted to come. It was funny.
Yeah, I mean, she's sitting in the driveway. I was like, hey, don't wimp out now. Come on. Come on. We're not going to pull it.
Yeah, she was acting really weird.
Can't
for
be on
about-
the live till 8 p.m.
to like 45 minutes. Wasn't she acting weird for about 45, babe? And then I finally called her out. I go, hey, you're acting really weird. Is this how you really are? Because this is the way you were online or talking. And I go, we're not doing anything. You can leave anytime you want. And then like you can see this relief on her face. And then she acted actually pretty normal after that. But it was quite funny. Like it's like one of those things. Yeah, man. Hey, that's so exciting. I get to meet somebody.
I think Chelsey can relate to this. It's like from gaming community. That's where you call these type
Crazy
of
funny.
people keyboard warriors. You're so brave, so full of charisma and confidence behind the screen and keyboard. How about
yeah.
we meet up in real life and then what?
Oh, they run. There's like no way.
You know what? I can even go even back in the day before internet. Really, my brother would get set up on a blind date or something. He's like, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, babe, I'm gonna do this to you, baby, yes, baby, oh yeah, this and that, silky smooth, oh yeah. They go out on a date, and he just sat there quiet. I'm not lying. He was my older. I mean, he is my older brother. And I was the one that's always like talking to everybody. Obviously, it doesn't bother me. I mean, I used to go sing in the mall. I was singing at the store the other day because I was told to do so. There's the whole time I was shopping, just singing out loud. But Jesse's laughing. But he would like, man, you're so outgoing. And you guys are younger, so I don't know. But I'm old enough when breakdancing was in. So I used to dress in breaker clothes. I used to break dance. I can still, I'm starting, I get back into it again, do the wave and pop block, all that stuff. Anyway, but I would dress a certain way. And I just remember him like, go pick out my clothes. I go, you're not going to wear them, man. because he's older than me. So he was a computer programmer and was making some bank.
Thank
Dude,
you.
he spends like $300-400, which is a lot of money back in the 80s, man, on all these breakdancing clothes and shoes. Puts them in his trunk. Never wears one.
I remember that when it was hip to be
I
square.
mean, I do break dancing. Last time when I danced, I broke my both legs.
At Paul Tiernan 559X.
That's real breakdancing right there.
Well, yeah. Isn't that funny though? He never did, and it got so bad, like, because he didn't live with us. So when I thought he was wearing them, and then one day because he fixes cars too, he's like, "Oh, go get this tool in the car." Dude, he had these sweet white pants, right? And they had a zipper on the side, and when he unzipped them, they opened up, and it was black in there. So, like, you know, they'd be poofy. But they were in white. We're talking about all white. Dude, there was rust. Spare tire was on them. And I dig
He
under
was
there.
using them as rags, wasn't he?
They were just, they were still in like the same bag from the mall. You know, like when you get really nice clothes back then, they used to put everything in, like you just went to a laundry or a dry cleaner. They were still in that from the mall.
He didn't even wear them?
He never wore any of them.
That's crazy.
Special occasion? Waiting for a special occasion or something?
No,
That never happened.
They weren't his style.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
If I tried to break dance now, I would break my hip.
Well, you're saying it's not his style. Maybe that's the style that he wanted, but he was too embarrassed thinking for judgment. Maybe he
Yes.
Paul Tiernan
that
559X.
yeah, for sure. That's what it was.
But
I
it's
was
not
like,
his style.
but it still wasn't his style. I'm like, dude, just buy something nice in your style.
Yeah, because like here's something funny.
Bought it
It's
to
like,
get it out of the way.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and so I am not the most fashionable person, but Paulino is, which is kind of funny. And so I asked him, I was like, what kind of stuff should I get? And so he actually helped me pick it, but I do wear it.
Yeah, you do wear it. And then that one thing that she's like, oh, are we going to plug it? They call it like Chelsea's gets this one kind of clothes. What's that place called?
What?
That place that you buy and they send you the clothes. For your
Oh,
work.
yeah, Stitch Fix.
Camo pants and combat boots.
You guys ever heard of that? Is it just for women?
No, it's not.
But yeah, they send her a box.
It's an American thing, though.
Yeah, they send her like a box of stuff with her style. And then if she likes it, she keeps it. When she doesn't like it, they ship it back. It ships back for free.
Yep.
And if it's the wrong size, they'll switch it
That's
back.
a great idea.
Yeah, my aunt actually put me onto it.
Never
and
heard of that.
My aunt and my cousin, they're the ones that put me onto it. And she's like, yeah, you should try this. And because I want something new, but I can't go to a store and pick out something different because I'm like, I don't even know what to pick. So I was like, let somebody else pick for me. And they did a great job. And the irony of it, all the colors they picked were our colors. Like
Yes.
they picked maroons and they picked blues. And I was like, oh, this is great. And they keep sending me that stuff. And I think I got like one green thing
At
out
Paul
of it, which
Tiernan
still looks good.
559X.
But
Haha.
yeah. And so a lot of those things, like you'll see like our pictures and things, and those are the clothes that they sent to me.
Yeah. And
Like,
they're nice and they fit her good. And
Yeah.
she likes them. She says they're comfy.
They
and-
even had maternity.
Yep. Yeah, when she was pregnant, they did that.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, she sent it, whatever she didn't like, she sent back.
Yeah. Yep.
So this has been a long-standing relationship you've had with this store online thing.
No.
A couple years,
Like
right?
like 1 year maybe.
I think it was
maybe
like
a
2
year
years.
and a half.
It's 2 years now.
You think 2 years? Dang, it's been that long.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you weren't pregnant the first time you got them.
That is true.
Yeah, because we got a 3-month-old, so she wasn't pregnant when she first got it.
No.
Yeah. So you got all that time
Still,
and the time before.
2 years is a fair relationship to have with the shop.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
do a good job. And you can pick your stylist. Like if you're like, hey, they did a good job, I want them to pick my clothes again.
Yeah. So they give you a stylist, kind of your own online stylist.
Barefoot and pregnant again.
Are you saying that I should
No.
just veer away from my, what is that, Pinterest obsession?
Yeah. But so anyway, it gets weird. Like I said, like everybody's brave. Dude, those are the funniest parts. Sometimes I remember one time he kind of wanted me to go. I don't know what he wanted me to go there for. My brother wanted me to go with him on his date. But do that Cyrano. What's that one guy Cyrano with the one that would feed him the lines?
Oh no.
Yeah, he wanted me to sit in the booth on the other side and
Shit.
and let me know what he was doing wrong. You know what I told him the first time he came to me? You're not talking. That's what you're doing wrong. He didn't say any words. He just stared at her
Yeah.
uncomfortably.
That would, yeah.
Women don't like it if you just stare at them like, I don't know, like they're lunch
I
meat.
haven't been on a date for a good 7 years now, so I would probably be really extra weird. I wouldn't say stuff or would say too much, but I would fucking own it.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
go around.
Be a
That's
little
why-
bit wary either. If she's on her phone, she might be talking to ChatGPT, like chatting you up through
Oh,
that.
no. With the phone, you probably might have 2 warnings, unless you have a really good reason. No phones.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? I've done that way too many times that I can think 4 different people, maybe 5 in my life has had me do that. Sit in a booth.
At Daniel
One-
Ferguson,
and
no
one
worries.
One guy was the same thing. They always say the same thing. What am I doing wrong? I said, you're not talking. So one time what I did, I went and I think she kind of liked him because he was kind of goofy. So it was working out. So I go around, I go, you know what? He's very nervous. He's having me here to do X, Y, Z. I just did the truth, the flat out truth. And I go, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I told her, dude, they started yapping. They were laughing about it. And then it broke the ice and I left. And they dated for a while because it broke the ice. Like there was she was less nervous than him, but he was acting weird, which made her nervous, if that makes sense, right?
Have you ever seen the movie Hitch?
Yeah. I've known to do.
Long
But
time ago.
only if they listen.
Yeah, it only works if they listen. I've helped so many people. A lot of men get scored on, and a lot of women get good men. But they got to listen. If they deviate, it doesn't work. One thing.
Yep.
But then,
Hitch, was that the one with Steve Martin in it? Remember that one?
No, that was the one with Will Smith. He's kind of like a
Dating
male
coach.
matchmaker. He has a dating coach.
yeah.
It's got Kevin James and what's her name? Cameron Diaz.
Yep. No, not Cameron Diaz, is it? No.
Isn't she the lady?
No, it's the Mexican chick. So
Yeah, she's in it too.
I remember the
Yeah.
one with Steve Martin in it quite well, where he was giving lines to this other guy, and Steve Martin ended up falling in love with him.
you're talking
one.
about the one with the big nose, Roseanne or something like that, Roxanne or Roseanne.
Roxanne, I think.
Roxanne. Yeah, he was like a fireman and he had a big nose. And then the young fireman comes, right? And that's the one that she likes.
And he was doing your little trick, feeding lines to him. And,
Yes.
Yeah, he was,
Yes.
yeah. It's similar, reminded me of that one.
Yeah. So so that's happened to me before. My brother's so shy because he's like 5, almost 6 years older than me. He would pay for me to go order food at a restaurant for him. So he'd take me to go. He goes, if you go order my food, I'll buy you food. So I did it all the time. I was like, yeah, he didn't want to go up to the counter.
You were more outgoing than him as a child. What did your parents do to get him more extroverted, or did they give him chances to be more independent like that?
I have no idea. My mom and dad were divorced, but my mom was very aggressive. We'll just say that. But yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why he did that. He did like to read books and stuff like that, but I like to learn too. I don't know.
Thanks, Lion.
I think he didn't have the big brother traits that a lot of big brothers have, where they're the leader and you go, I'm looking up to him. You know, that type of thing. He wasn't that for me. No, it was like the other way around a lot of
Shy
times.
guy.
Yeah. Yep, he would ask me, what should I do this? What should I do that? And I'm like, man, you're the older one, man. You should already be telling me this stuff, you know? Oh, man, I can
Yeah,
tell
I
you
have 4
something.
daughters, and my youngest is the tallest of them all, as everybody keeps thinking she's older.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's kind of like seems like she makes the more responsible decisions and that because of
They had the
what's
beat.
around her. It's weird.
When you tap, it sounds good. You know,
Oh, can you hear my tapping?
Speed tapping.
You're
louder
fine.
than your words. So your tapping is worth more. Sorry, Spicy, but it seems your tapping worth more than your words.
Welcome.
He can count on her beat.
Funny.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that my little finger actions were going to my jaw actions.
I know, I'm so curious because some people it is like when they're talking, they hear the tapping really loud, and other people you don't hear it at all.
Yeah, so you guys must be tapping hard.
So I don't know. Yeah, it must be
tapping
right by
right
your
now.
mic. I don't know. Yeah, because
Well, I have
yeah.
an S Pen, so it may make a little bit more noise, like a little stylus.
Yeah, that was funny. Like, I
My
was,
finger, how does that sound?
oh yeah, I can't hear it.
Oh, interesting. So
Yeah.
everybody's got an S Pen.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's funny because, like, remember when I was talking to Chris earlier? I was on my other live and he was talking on the phone. Remember, babe?
Yes.
And every time he touched his cheek, it would say it was getting recorded. This conversation's being recorded. He goes, "Dang it!" He goes, "It's like in a stupid spot." Because like when you turn your phone, it comes on, and then it touches his cheek. Yeah, it was pretty funny. He kept doing it. So I was like, man, that's a dumb spot. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, my brother it's always been a weird situation with that. But I've had like
Feel free to request up to discuss your word is
had
worth
it.
what?
I had another friend. You guys remember Rick Ashley? He was a singer. What's that song? I'm never gonna give you up.
Astley,
Oh, the
never,
Rick-
never give you up.
Are you rickrolling everybody right now?
One hit wonders.
Yeah. Well, I had a buddy, big time nerd, man. This is so long ago. But it was when that song was out. And he had this moppy hair. But it was so straight. And I was like, dude, you should get like, he's like, well, but he had all these hot friends because he was a nerd and he would tutor them all. Remember I told you that?
Yep.
Yeah. So he
Yep.
would tutor them all and I wanted access. So we kind of made a deal and I made him, he looked like him. So I got him like this soft wave put into his hair, got his hair cut from my barber. He looked just like him, dude. He got so many girls after that. It was pretty funny.
I
was
helped
like,
my brother out years ago. He wanted a missus, and we live quite remote. So I got him on all of the dating sites that I knew about. I made him profiles. He wasn't very good on computers, and that's why I hooked him up there. And he ended up meeting this local girl, and he married the first girl he met.
Wow.
It was pretty insane, really.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. My friend, he moved away, became a stockbroker, and then married a woman when he went to England and from Russia. And his dad, I had seen his dad, and his dad said, yeah, he can't wait to get in touch with you again because he wants to thank you. He would have never met his wife if it wasn't for you giving him courage about how to date women. That's what he told him.
I just couldn't believe it. Like, we live in this town of like 200 people, and we got him on all the dating sites. And the woman that he met was actually from the town. She just moved there. It was quite
That's
freaking
crazy.
fascinating.
He had to go through the timing. Yeah.
That's like when I was here, I found out. So one of the schools I coached JV for, I actually had a cousin there. That was really funny. Just like small world kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about here when you moved here.
Yeah, when I moved here.
Because she's
yeah.
not from here.
I'm not from here. I'm originally from Illinois.
Yeah, so she's like 7 hours from here, a different
Yes.
state.
Yep, completely different state.
And then came here to play volleyball for a university.
Yep.
I used to live in an abbreviated state. I've quit all that now. Quit drinking, quit smoking, quit all that nasty shit.
Just quit living.
No. I've still got my motorbike, but it's broken at the moment, so I may as well be, unalived.
That's hilarious.
All right, real quick. All right, so TikTok peeps, don't go anywhere. All right.
Yeah, stay right here. We're gonna say goodbye.
We are going to say goodbye to our other streams. All right. But we're going to continue the conversation right here, so don't go anywhere.
All right. Hey, thanks for joining us. I'm Paulino B Michael.
I'm Chelsey B Michael.
And as always, be safe.
Be well.
And that's the flat out truth.
Right. Show off your pussycat doll. This is for Oscar.
Back in 30-ish seconds.